Born in Avon, Indiana on December 1st, 1854, William T. Hornaday was educated in the now Iowa State University. In 1878, he spent time in the jungles. He was a taxidermist for a number of years and then was appointed as chief taxidermist at the United States National Museum. He worked on counting the specimen collection for the American buffalo, which is not a lot in the first place. He knew that the buffalo population was rapidly depleting and decided that he needed to do something about it. His goal was to stop the overhunting of the buffalo and push for many of them to be kept on preservations like Yellowstone. He later moved out west, where the last remaining buffalo lived. He tasked himself with documenting and collecting specimens so that the future generations will know what the buffalo looked like before their extinction, which at the time was believed to occur very soon. The American Bison Society was founded by private citizens such as Ernest Harold Baines, founder, William T. Hornaday, president, and Theodore Roosevelt, honorary president, to protect and restore bison. Hornaday died on March 6, 1937, at the age of 82. William T. Hornaday's defining moment was when he was elected president of the American Bison Society. This rightfully presented forth all of the time and work that Hornaday dedicated much of his life to. His work shed light on the topic of the buffalo going extinct. They were being overhunted, and people saw them because of the work he did in his museum. William said himself that he wanted the younger generation to know what the buffalo looked like. He pushed for herds of buffalo to be protected on preservations, to stop poaching and monitor the population in order to increase it. With his many emotional letters to other men on the subject, such as Professor G. Brown Goode. With his work to help preserve the population of the buffalo, the number of buffalo in North America is now 500,000 compared to the population of 325 for the United States. That was in 1880. In a letter to Professor George Brown Goode, director of the National Museum, Hornaday expresses his concerns about how the issue of the buffalo has yet to be acted upon. I desire to respectfully call your attention to the fact that the United States government has thus far taken no special measures whatsoever for the preservation of the great American bison, either in confinement or on a public reservation. He also expresses worry about how many of the buffalo have been being poached in Yellowstone National Park. While recently in the vicinity of the national park, I learned from competent and reliable sources that the buffalo in the park have been killed off as they wandered out or were driven out of the park limits. Until now, it is the general belief amongst those most interested that not over 20 head remain.